Holy smokes, guys, Machinist feels like a dream. I never expected a comeback like this for this job, and where I obviously clearly was not a fan of it in Stormblood, but hello, Shadowbringers. Ever since 2.0 launched, the Summoner has really captured my heart, and it's always been the job I returned to when I wanted to play the DPS role. But now I feel like I'm just ghosting the Summoner, just in a way, like, yeah, I'll call you back, dude, I'll see you in a minute. So I talked about my feelings about the Summoner, which you guys can check out in probably a link below or one of those little icons in the upper right, left-hand corner of this video. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what the future brings for the job, but wow. I don't think that I can heap enough praise onto Machinist how it feels so worthy of what is happening here. But the goal of this video is to talk about my overall thoughts for the Machinist, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you think as well, so let's discuss. Before we dive into the meat of this video, a few weeks ago I lost my voice and I spent a lot of time writing and perhaps gotten a little mad. But I've outlined kind of an 8-video discussion series that's all connected in some way. It's not necessarily really apparent, but hopefully it will make sense. Now, we're going to continue to roll those out over the next couple of weeks, but that being said, this is not actually one of those videos. I'll be sure to connect them all together in a nice playlist for anybody who is interested in it. But if you feel like enjoying the madness, be sure to check that out. But if nothing more, I hope it provokes some thoughts and some discussion. And in the end, if I brighten someone's day, then that's a win in my book. Okay, but let's go ahead and talk about the Machinist. First and foremost, I've struggled with the idea that the love that I have for this job comes from its dramatic turnaround that it underwent. Or, on the other side, is it just that freaking amazing? I'm going to lean into the fact that it's just freaking amazing. Namely, that it invokes a sense of nostalgia for Edgar back from Final Fantasy VI, and if you've never played Final Fantasy VI, well, you should. And honestly, Square Enix should really remaster that Octopath Traveler style, but anyway, that's beyond the scope of this video. So, what I'm really saying is that Machinist feels like it actually has an identity here. Bioblaster, drill, auto crossbow, all of this is so Final Fantasy to the core that it just blows me away and I'm just so excited to play it. What I can say is that the more that I played Machinist, the more I didn't want to play the other jobs. I felt that even if I messed up my rotation, I still had options to try to get my DPS back up. I love the idea of reassemble and spread shot. It really packs a punch to a group of enemies and it just pushes my overall DPS through the roof. It is crazy and I love it. I love the speed of hypercharge, and joining that with Gauss Round feels natural and powerful. The job just feels so well designed and so well put together, and beyond just being a blast to play, it's more than just function, it's style too. Like I said in the intro, I've always seen myself as a caster at heart, and it just feels like it's a part of my DNA. You all voted on me leveling up Red Mage, and that's actually what I'm doing now, but that's one thing that I already miss is the extreme mobility of this job. As a Machinist, as long as I'm not getting too hyper-focused on my rotations, totally guilty of it, I have the ability to move as much as I need. This then is also a warning to anyone who's thinking of playing the job. You shouldn't get caught in bad. You have the ability beyond boss immunity to continue to damage on the move. Push your DPS means staying alive, and thus this would be a great job for anyone looking to do damage at the same time, and not need to deal with all the stress of being so close to the boss. And like with all jobs, you'll need to be aware of what's coming up. The ability to fire off wildfire or overcharge just means so much to me. But I still get caught up by a phase change from time to time, especially as my gear score and others keep going up and up. Honestly, I don't think I have an idea of what I would change. My queen is impressive, and I love her. Hail to the queen. And it's what I want for this job, and what I've wanted for this job for so long. I love how my job feels. I love how it functions. I love how it plays. I love how it sounds. Plus, I love that you can buff everyone to help mitigate some damage for the party. It just feels like a nice little wink to the healers out there saying, I got you. At the end of the day, play what you love, but if you're thinking of picking up the job, let me know if I can help you in any way. I truly think Square Enix knocked this one out of the park, and it does go to show and allows me to remind everyone this game is best enjoyed with a few different jobs. In a few different roles, mind you. If you don't like what they've done to your job at some point in any of these expansions, it is much easier to fall back on other jobs when you don't have to level them up from level 1 or level 30 or 50, etc. At that point, it does feel like they're pushing kind of the sale of jump potions, but again, another topic for another day. Anyway, obviously that's just my opinion. I want to know yours. Sound off and let me know what you like about the job, what you don't like about the job, and what you would like to change, and let's have that conversation. You can also ping me on Discord or Twitter too, and if you also want to have a private conversation and you don't want to share your thoughts below, I totally understand. But yeah, also let me know if you have any questions too. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm leveling up Red Mage, just working on my jobs. I'm very excited about 5.1 and all the different changes. We've got a couple of videos, a couple of discussion topics coming up about the game here in the next couple of weeks, so hopefully you guys check those out. Lots of stuff to talk about, lots of exciting stuff for the future here of Final Fantasy. And then also we've got plenty of other games that we're excited about and currently playing. But anyway, that's just the final update here. Thank you again for watching this video. This has been Brian for Work to Game. Hope you have a phenomenal day. I missaid it and I'm going to stick with it. I'm not editing it out. Thank you guys again and take care.